Well, a battle over modern meat brews between beef producers and food companies as more businesses invest in cell-cultured technology. Livestock producers and the federal government weigh in. For centuries, the meat on your dinner plate was farm-raised, but scientists have shown it's possible to produce animal-free protein, and traditional meat producers like TYSON and CARGILL are jumping on the trend. Supporters say it still brings meat's nutrition to consumers, but it's better for the environment. However, cattlemen and pork producers question what it should be called.
We know that there's a market out there for this product, and we do believe that the consumer should have those choices. Again, NCBA is not against the product itself, but we want to make sure it's very clear to the consumer what it is they're buying. And if the consumer is looking for imitation meat, then it should be labeled as imitation meat.
Grocery shoppers agree the product should require a different label. According to a Consumer Reports survey, 49% of people think lab-grown animal products should be labeled as meat, with an explanation of how it's produced. Another 40% say it should be labeled as something other than meat. Lab-grown meat has yet to hit the market, but a turf war over inspections grows between the USDA and the Food and Drug Administration. Last week, the FDA flexed its jurisdiction over the products during a public hearing.
This technology is gaining interest among a number of food companies. It's gaining some early adoption by some long-established and household names in the food industry. It's also drawing interest from a number of new startup firms. Efforts in the private sector to develop different food products using cell culture technology are now fully underway. And food products that are derived from these new techniques are likely to reach the retail shelves in the near future. Given these events, it's critical that our scientific and regulatory bodies think carefully about the frameworks needed to ensure the safe production of these products.
But the USDA wants in. Currently, all meat and poultry inspections fall under the USDA. The agency says this makes a product marketed as meat the USDA's responsibility. National Cattlemen's Association Representative Danielle Beck says cattlemen are pressing for USDA oversight.
Right now, this turf war between USDA and FDA needs to be settled. We still believe that USDA is the appropriate regulator. The law is clear. Any meat product, meat food product, meat byproduct should be regulated by them.
The FDA has extended an olive branch. Commissioner Scott Gottlieb says the agency will work closely with the USDA on regulatory framework for cell-cultured meat. The war over regulations and words isn't over, but no matter the outcome, the livestock industry will continue to provide quality beef to consumers. According to Beef USA, U.S. cattlemen produced 25 billion pounds of beef in 2016, and consumers purchased nearly 26 billion pounds on average each year.